Okay, so there's a panel here called Starship Smackdown?
That's right. It's kind of a role-playing sort of game where we have a panel of experts, Starship experts, and yeah, I know. Our panel of experts pick 20 ships to sort of do a simulated battle game between the different ships and with different captains. They've been doing it for 10 years. They've done it at various events, but they've always done it at Comic-Con and WonderCon. And so this year we want to do something a little different, and so, you know, Geek created a special promo poster for the Smackdown, and we put it together right here. And what we did is we selected 30 spaceships, and these were all models that we had built. But the largest ship on here is, of course, the Star Destroyer, which you see is in the center here. Then if you can look really tiny right here, about the size of my fingernail, is the Millennium Falcon, which gives you a little bit of an impression of how big some of these ships are.
Have a chance. No wonder they were always fighting.
No, they were always fighting. But we have the classic Battlestar Galactica, we have the new Battlestar Galactica, we have the space battleship Yamato.
Defiant.
We have the the Defiance on here.
It's little bitty.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Wow. A battle of Star Trek Titans in the semifinal round. Enterprise versus Defiant. The Enterprise versus Defiant, guys. This is tough. The Defiant was built to defeat the Borg, but was it built to defeat another Federation vessel? I don't know. It's a tie here. It's a tie out there. Madison. A very good idea.
Okay, I have spent a lot of time with Rob, and he has touched me deeply. Enterprise.
It's Kirk versus Kirk.
Now, it's not just ship against ship. You guys do a little twist.
There are a couple twists that I think they're going to take place, because sometimes what they do is they mismatch all the captains. Yes. Sometimes they'll put like robots in charge of the ships, yes. Or, you know, they add a couple twists onto it, yeah.
So I think before we put Enterprise versus Enterprise to a vote, we need new captains. There we go. We need new captains. So I'm going to select at random. To the captain of the Enterprise refit is now Tweaky. Nope.
Suck it,
don't tease me.
Captain Quint from Jaws.
Nice.
Captain of the original Starship Enterprise will now be, and I have some really great captains here, but I'm picking them at random. Okay, I'm looking. Oh, I miss Marco Ramius. Okay, this is a good one. We've never had him in the competition. Captain America.
You're going to do this panel again at Comic-Con, WonderCon.
They'll be doing it into the future, and in fact, they're talking about there's a Star Trek convention coming up later this year. They're talking about doing an all-Trek, all-Federation battle. So it'll be the different Enterprises versus. Yeah, I know it could. It could.
Yeah.
Star Trek, when there's an argument going on, always gets ugly.
No disparagement at all to the great Robert Shaw. But can't you see it on the deck when things get rough and all those sparks are flying off the consoles inside the refit, and Decker's like, I told you we don't have any yellow barrels! Will you please stop smashing the radio?
Captain America, one of the first great Marvel characters. Dating all the way back to the 40s. He survived World War II. He survived Nazis.
As we know, in space, the tolerances of physics are very, very tight, and the slightest difference in mass can make an enormous difference. And as we all know, Scotty weighs about 150 pounds more.
When Captain America throws his anti-shield, his shield must yield. Spanish lady. Gonna sail back to Boston, and sooner or more we see you again. Pretty good stuff.
If you believe that Captain America, in command of the original, classic, and still the best Starship Enterprise, would be victorious in the Starship Smackdown
Leading the
2012 competition brought to you by Geek Magazine. Let me know right now, forever hold your peace.
In many of the Smackdowns before, the Enterprise prevails, and it's not because it's like the fastest ship or the biggest ship, but because it, unlike most ships, it has the ability to beam, you know, it can transport a weapon onto the Star Destroyer and just blow it up from the inside.
Yeah, it just have a lot more.
They're crafty that way.
They are crafty. All that science stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, awesome. So check it out. Starship Smackdown panel at WonderCon and at Comic-Con for all the years
Into
to
the
come.
future.
Yes, and on. Thank you.
Shatino, ladies and gentlemen.
I've got to offer a perspective that has not yet been shared today.
In my life, the autograph